Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn about three important minerals: manganese, copper, and bauxite. We will be learning about the uses of each mineral along with the distribution of these minerals. So let's begin with manganese. Now, first, you must know manganese is basically a metallic mineral which is widely used in the iron and steel industry. Why do we use manganese in the iron and steel industries? Because manganese helps to give toughness to steel. So it's basically this is one mineral which helps to make this giving toughness to the steel. That is why it is most popularly used in the iron and steel industry. India is the second largest producer of manganese in the world. Okay, now what are the uses of manganese? These are we will be learning about some of the industrial uses as well. Manganese is an important raw material in the production of alloys. Even in bleaching powder, there are manganese, batteries, insecticides, plastics, chemical industries, glass, etc. It is also widely used in the production of chemical fertilizers. In the examination, you might be asked to give industrial uses of manganese. If you get industrial uses, one industrial use is that manganese is widely used in the iron and steel industry as it gives toughness to the steel. So this is one important industrial use of manganese, giving toughness. It is helping in the manufacturing of steel as it makes it tough, hard, and rust free. So that is one industrial use of manganese. So industrial. The second industrial uses of manganese is that it is also used in the electrical and glass industry. Like you see, we have learned about batteries, glass industry. So basically, manganese is also used in the electrical and glass industry. So those are the two important industrial uses of manganese. One is helping in the iron and steel industry to give toughness, make steel hard and rust free, and second, it is mostly used in the electrical and glass industry. So electrical and glass industry being an industrial sector, so this becomes an important industrial uses of manganese, okay, in the glass and industrial in electrical industry. Now, distribution. You must know that Odisha is the highest producer. It has the highest deposits of manganese. Sometimes you get question as naming one district, one area in Odisha where manganese deposits are found. So please remember one. Whichever you're comfortable, try to choose one popular one, a common one. For each mineral, you will be seeing Odisha because this is one popular state where different minerals are widely found. So try to learn the same district so that it is convenient for you. All right. So I would say Talcher is one popular. If you've learned about Koraput, this is one. So try to remember one in Odisha. Odisha has the highest. It has the largest deposits of manganese. Second, Maharashtra, you can learn one. Nagpur. Madhya Pradesh, they has given one time they have given you a question on naming the mineral which is widely found in Balaghat district of Madhya Pradesh, and you must know it is manganese. So please try to remember Balaghat for Madhya Pradesh. Karnataka is also there. Okay, Karnataka, Billeri, you should learn Billeri. So if you're learning Karnataka for other minerals, try to learn Billeri. Andhra Pradesh is there, Rajasthan, all right, and Goa. So these are some states where manganese are widely found in our country. Odisha being the very popular state, and Madhya Pradesh, they have given you one time question where they've asked you to name the mineral where large deposits of such minerals are found in Balaghat district of Madhya Pradesh. So you should know which mineral is found widely in Madhya Pradesh in Balaghat. So that is about manganese. To quickly summarize, manganese is basically a very important mineral because it is widely used in the iron and steel industry as a give toughness to the steel. That is one important industrial use of manganese. If you get a question to write about another industrial use of manganese, you can write that manganese is widely used in the electrical and glass industry. Okay, now if you have to learn about states, Odisha is one of the important states. Try to remember one district for each state, not every, but Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, these are three states which you have to learn the districts. So that was about manganese. Now moving to copper. Now copper is a very important mineral. One important quality of copper is that it is ductile. ductile in nature, meaning very flexible in nature. That is why you would widely see copper used in the refrigerators, in utensils, in wires, because copper has a good conductor of heat. So it is very extremely useful in refrigerators, utensils, wires. I'm sure you've seen copper wires, isn't it? So that is about copper. So please underline, it is a good conductor of electricity. And ductile meaning flexible. So because it is ductile, that is why you see copper mostly used in electrical wires, because it is flexible. Okay, copper mining is expensive because the copper ore has very little content of the metal, so it becomes very expensive to mine copper. What are the uses of copper? Like I said, it is used in utensils. I'm sure you've seen utensils made of copper, even your jugs, water jugs, which are made of copper, because copper is a good conductor of heat. For wires, because copper is very flexible, it is ductile, so it is mostly used in machineries like refrigerators. Wire, because it's flexible. And automobile and defense industries also use copper. All right, so in automobile and in defense industries also, they're widely used in machineries, in different equipments used in the automobile and in defense sectors. So this is a small formula how they've given you. Copper when added with iron and nickel would give you stainless steel. Like we learned, steel is, copper is a very ductile and has flexibility, so it is used widely. Copper with zinc will give us brass as a material. Copper with tin will give us bronze as the material. Now distribution of copper, you have to know Madhya Pradesh is a very Balaghat. You can learn the same region which you've learned for manganese. Even in Rajasthan, you can just remember Aravali range. Jharkhand, one very popular mine industrial district, Singhbhum, you can remember that. So these are some states where copper mining is done in our country. So if you give from copper, you might get users of copper. What makes it so popular in making, in using it for electrical wires, is because of ductile and good conductor of electricity. So that are two elements which makes copper widely used in many different industrial sector. So that is about copper. Moving to the last one for today, bauxite and aluminium, because there's a important relation between bauxite and aluminium, because bauxite is a mineral which is converted to aluminium. All right, so bauxite becomes the ore of aluminium. All right, so bauxite is converted to aluminium because from bauxite we convert it to aluminium. So please underline, it is the aluminium ore. So sometimes you can name the following question: name the ore of aluminium, meaning it is bauxite. Bauxite is the ore of aluminium because aluminium is derived from bauxite. It is a clay-like substance. It is light, it is tough and durable metal, good conductor of heat and electricity, and is non-corrosive in nature. Non-corrosive meaning not easily destroyed or damaged. So bauxite is one which is not easily destroyed or damaged. So that is what it is meant by non-corrosive. Now, what are the uses of aluminium? We are learning or use of aluminium because aluminium is derived from bauxite, so it comes under the same category. It is widely used in the manufacturing of aeroplanes. So in the airline sector, this is very used. Cable, headlight reflectors, engine, utensils, and other household goods. So aluminium is mostly popularly used in the making a manufacturing of aeroplanes. Bauxite is a very important mineral. You might get a question, why is it a very important mineral? It is an important mineral as aluminium is obtained from it, and aluminium is extremely useful in making aeroplanes, wires. So you might get two uses of aluminium, asking you to write down the name of the mineral from where aluminium is obtained and why bauxite is an important mineral. All right, so that is about the uses of aluminium or bauxite. Moving to the distribution, you have to know again, Odisha is the largest producer of bauxite or aluminium. Koraput, if you're learning about Koraput in the previous manganese sector, you can learn the same district. Even in Gujarat, you would find Surat is one district, Jharkhand, Karachi is one. So these are some areas where manganese and bauxites are popularly found and distributed in our country. There is some bauxite. Tamil Nadu is also there. So if you're learning about Tamil Nadu, Salem is one. Madhya Pradesh again, Balaghat is there. So please try to remember the similar districts which you are learning for other minerals as well. That way you will be able to remember and your answer would be correct. Okay, so this is a distribution. Just try to go through it, like how you can see, different districts like Balaghat here in MP. You can learn about different Tamil Nadu. So these are the distribution of bauxite. And that is what is about today's class. We've learned about manganese, copper, and bauxite, the uses for each mineral, and the distribution. For distribution, you have to remember the state, but sometimes there can be question asking you to name the district. So please remember accordingly. Thank you.